What's going on, guys? Today we'll be taking a look at some budget microphones under 40 bucks. Now, I didn't include the Blue Ice in this lineup. Currently that mic is going for slightly above 40 bucks. And since I primarily use Blue mics, I thought it'd be a good idea to see how other mics stack up. So today we'll be taking a look at some budget mics priced from 20 to 40 bucks. I'll show you guys everything that's included in these mics. And of course, we'll take a listen at some sound. So with that said, let's get to it.
What we do here is go back.
So the mics we'll be taking a look at today are the Fifine Plug and Play 668, and it's currently priced at $19.99. The Florian Bm 800 is currently priced at $28.32, and the CAD Audio U37SC RW, and it's currently priced at $39.99. So the Fifine is a USB condenser mic that comes with a mic stand and a pop filter. So this microphone is an all-metal build, and it actually feels pretty good considering the price. One major problem that I have with this mic is that it's calibrated really high, and because of this, it led to a lot of clipping in the audio. Ultimately, I end up backing my input volume down to its lowest setting, and I still have problems with clipping. In this sound test, I ended up lowering the volume in Premiere just to reduce some of the clipping, and here's how it sounds. What you're listening to now is audio from the Fifine 668 USB condenser microphone. So I decided to do a second sound test with the same mic, but this time I backed up about 6 to 8 inches away. What you're listening to now is audio from the Fifine 668 USB condenser microphone. Next, I decided to take the best sounding clip of the two, throw it in Audition, and this is what that sounds like. What you're listening to now is audio from the Fifine 668 USB condenser microphone. Alright, so before I give you guys my opinion on this mic, I just want to say that sound is subjective. For me, I like a kind of warm, full sound. So in order for me to achieve this, part of it has to do with the mic itself, and the other part is the fact that I crowd the mic. With the Fifine, because it's calibrated so high, it makes it hard for me to be able to crowd the mic like I like. Now, I do have the possibility of trying to fix that in post, but because I'm always trying to figure out ways to improve my workflow, I really don't want to add any extra work if I don't have to. And to be honest, I did spend a nice amount of time in post trying to achieve that sound that I like, and I just couldn't. So if you're someone that likes that full kind of warm sound, then I don't think this is the mic for you. But if this is your price point and it's set in stone, then you really can't beat it for this price. So the next mic up is the CAD Audio U37. This mic is also a USB mic, and it comes with a USB cable and a stand. It looks to be made out of plastic, and it actually feels cheap in comparison to the Fifine. Now this mic has two switches on the front. The top switch allows you to lower the dB by -10, and that's going to be for louder voices. And the bottom switch is for bass reduction, and that's going to be used to decrease low frequencies. Now this mic almost suffered from the same problem that the Fifine suffered from, and that's the fact that it's calibrated really high. So with both of the switches set to normal mode and me recording at the same distance and position that I normally record in, I had the same audio clipping problems. What you're listening to now is audio from the CAD U37 USB microphone. So just like before, I backed up a little and re-recorded, and this is what it sounds like. What you're listening to now is audio from the CAD U37 USB microphone. Next, I enabled the bass reduction, and this is what that sounds like. What you're listening to now is audio from the CAD U37 USB microphone with bass reduction. Finally, I reduced the dB by 10, got back into my normal recording position, and this is what that sounds like. What you're listening to now is audio from the CAD U37 USB microphone with -10 dB. So like I said earlier, having the ability to reduce the dB by 10 allowed me to position myself close on the mic and get that sound that I like. So just like before, I grabbed the best clip from this mic, threw it in Audition, and this is what that sounds like. What you're listening to now is audio from the CAD U37 USB microphone with -10 dB. Alright, so because CAD added the -10 dB, that's what saved it for me with this mic. And that's strictly based on the type of sound that I like and the position that I record in. Overall, I think this mic does well for its price. It's definitely not perfect, but you shouldn't expect it to be at this price range. So the last mic that I tested was the Florian Bm 800. This mic comes with an XLR to 3.5mm cable, a shock mount, and a pop filter. So this mic didn't come with a USB sound adapter, so I purchased one separately for $6.99. Because this mic supports XLR, I'm also going to be doing a test using my Focusrite. This mic is made out of metal and it seems to be pretty sturdy. However, I will say when I picked up the mic, I could hear something rattling on the inside a bit, and I don't know if that's just this particular mic or what. So I don't know if the rattling that I heard in this mic is what led to the problems when testing this mic with the USB adapter, or if it was simply the Sabrent USB adapter. Anyway, with the input volume turned all the way up to 100% and the USB adapter connected, the audio was so low that it was unusable. Here's what it sounded like. What you're listening to now is audio from the Florian mic connected to the Sabrent USB audio adapter. So I took that audio, threw it in Audition, and this is what that sounds like. What you're listening to now is audio from the Florian mic connected to the Sabrent USB audio adapter. Next, I connected the mic to my Focusrite interface, and this is what that audio sounds like. The audio that you're listening to now is from the Florian mic connected to the Focusrite interface. Now, obviously, connecting this mic to an interface is going to give you the best possible audio. However, I won't get deep into that because obviously if you buy this mic and the interface, that's going to take you well outside of that $40 range. But what I will mention is how poorly this mic works with the USB adapter. So at a minimum, to get any decent gain out of this mic, you're gonna have to get a phantom power supply. And that's gonna be at least an additional 20 bucks. And that's gonna take you up to about the $50 price range. That's when you'll have to decide if this mic plus the phantom power is a better deal than the Blue Ice, which is slightly cheaper. Alright guys, so that's my look at a couple of budget microphones. I'll leave links in the description to places where you can find these mics. If you have any questions, just leave a comment below. And also let me know what you guys think about these mics. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. So until next time, peace.